Ah, welcome to the Enchanted Embrace. Hmm? Oh, you're new, aren't you? I recognize your behavior from all of our newbies. The fidgeting hands, red in the face, constantly fixing your clothes, the lack of eye contact. There's no need to be so bashful, my dear. Here, we're dedicated to fully welcoming consensual dates and encounters of all forms, with any and all creatures your pretty little mind can think of. Here's where you can see all of the options we have available for you this evening. What would I recommend? Hmm. Definitely our Dragon Shifter. He's new, but he's already very popular amongst our clientele. And from what I've heard, he's really good at making you feel small and helpless. Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm. However, you seem to be looking for a more intimate, gentle experience tonight. In that case, we have the sweetest Minotaur. A gentle soul that doesn't match that bulky, fearsome appearance of his. I've heard that he has quite the reputation for making a lady feel seen. Go ahead, dearie. The clipboard is right in front of you. I'm sure that you don't want me to spoon feed you all of the information. Am I available? Huh. Well, this is a first. Um, well, aren't you a bold one? Very well. I suppose I could be your companion for this evening. Let me just see what room is available and. Ah, this one should do nicely. Now, if you would kindly follow me. And here we are. Now, dear, before we get started, I must ask a couple of things to ensure your experience is as enjoyable as possible. First, what would you like me to call you this evening? Well, I suppose the question does sound a little silly. However, some clientele enjoy the feeling of being someone else when you step within these walls. A delicious little escape from the monotony of life. Wouldn't you agree? Although, if you'd want, I could just stick to calling you dear. Of course, my dear. What brings you here tonight? Surely you're not just here for polite conversations. Hmm. So you're here for something new? Aw. Do your little human lovers bore you that much? You needed a little taste of something new? No. Hmm. I gotta say I'm surprised. May I ask what the reason is then? Wait, so you mean to tell me that all of this is new to you? As in, you've never been touched by. You've never. Huh. That is something I did not expect. A newcomer and inexperienced. Well, I guess I really have to impress you. Come, my dear. You can sit next to me. Now, what do you say we get these clothes off? Here, allow me. Hmm? Are you all right? Oh, you just got a little nervous. No worries, my dear. Feeling nervous is normal. Here, how about I start by kissing right here on your neck? Is that okay? Yeah? Okay, let me just move this out of the way. Does that... Huh? What's wrong? That definitely doesn't look like nothing, dear. You look pale, and you're shaking. Hey, no. Don't try to brush it off. Look at me. Did I go too fast? No? Well, did I do something wrong? Do you perhaps have a spot on you I shouldn't touch? No? Hmm. Look, dear. I know that you want to do this, and I'm so very proud that you want to be ready to take this step. However, I can't, in good conscience, continue the service if I've barely touched you and you're freaking out this badly. Don't say that. Don't you ever apologize for something like this. What matters most is if you're okay. Now, are you okay, dear? Yeah. Do you need anything? Maybe some water to cool you down? No? Okay. Just take a couple nice, deep breaths for me. Good girl. Just like that. Let's see. How about this? Because I don't want to cut our limited time in this room short, and I do think you're throwing yourself into the deep end too fast. How about we just sit back and talk a little? Maybe cuddle briefly so you can get more accustomed to physical touch. You'd like that? That's good. Here, let me help you get comfy then. Just lay down right here, and I'll lay right next to you. Good girl. Do you want to rest your head on my chest? Yeah? Okay. Just make yourself comfy. Could I leave my hand here? You don't mind? Just making sure, my dear. So, now that you're comfy, what does the lovely lady like to talk about? Oh, you want to know a bit about me? I suppose I could. What specifically do you want to know? How did I start working here? Well, I started working here when I was a little down on my luck. Not a lot of job opportunities for monsters sometimes. Well, at least none that I was particularly skilled at. So, just being the bookkeep for this place came pretty naturally for me. Oh, I'm a demon, dear. Do you know how obnoxious some people get at the sight of me? I figured we moved past the whole demons living amongst human thing before my birth, but no. There's always that one person that has to have a problem with something that has never affected them. I can't imagine what it must be like for the other monsters, though. However, we must make do with the cards we are dealt. Isn't that right? By the way, what made you come to a monster brothel, of all places? No, I wouldn't say it's a weird choice. Just unexpected. Usually, our clients are people who want something a little different from the norm, shall we say. I will say, though, I am honored that you picked me. No, you're actually the first person to ask for me. Since my name isn't on the list of available monsters, they normally go by what I present them. So if it does help, you're my first client. It helps a little. I'm glad, dear. You know, you're really nice to hold. They always keep these rooms so cold, and I'd say you're doing a fantastic job at warming me up. Oh? Is someone blushing? Uh. Don't hide now, dear. Look at me. And there we are. Such a pretty girl. Well, I think we found one thing you like. Because I could have sworn I saw you get redder. Okay, okay. I'll stop. Though I did mean it. No, I'm not saying you're driven by praise, though that's probably also true. I meant it when I said I was honored that you trusted me with something personal. I enjoy taking care of you, and I love the fact that I'm the first person who gets to see you like this, all sweet and bashful. Yes, I realize I promised to stop teasing. I apologize. Though, is there anything you'd also want to attempt tonight? Oh, you want to try kissing me? I could do that for you. Just, if you start getting panicky again, grab my tail. Sound good? Perfect. Now, Close your eyes for me. Good girl. I'm going to start now. Just follow my lead. Your lips are so nice. Maybe we could... Oh, come on. I'm sorry, my dear. Company policies. I suppose that means our little session is over. Of course you can come back. You're welcome back whenever you wish. And yes, you can specifically ask for me. In fact, here is my work schedule, my name, and for good measure, the best means to contact me if you'd rather meet off the clock. And thank you for choosing me tonight. I had an amazing time with you, my dear. Until we meet again. Bye now.